Так, так, вроде как звук, все есть. Угу. Сейчас. Сегодня игра такая интересная. Угу. Так. Так, вроде меня должно слышно. Так, игру видно. Угу. Так, настройки посмотрим, что у нас тут. Так. Ага, видео. Угу. Все здесь нормально. Так, сюжет. Ах, так. Есть разные сюжеты. Разной сложности. Возьмем низкую. Для меня и она будет, в принципе, высокая, возможно. Поэтому... Так, включается.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Заставка. Заставка здесь красивая.
Dreamed of clouds, great long fluffy bastards, low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
Звук есть, у меня нету звука. Слышно меня как?
To you too.
Are we in New England?
Проверка звука.
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
Then we shall charge him double.
Так, звук есть, отлично.
If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties, Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Ого!
You do not belong here.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Так, кажется, я отсюда пришла. А нет. Наверное, нет. Показалось. Почему-то показалось так. Угу.
find you.
Очень красивая, кстати, игра. Но здесь она почему-то идет, не бежит, не может бежать.
It's easy as falling off a box.
Что-то будет, наверное. О, побежал.
Tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Угу. Ух ты.
Petty fiend.
Ага.
Time to leave for good.
Записочка какая-то.
People left New Eden town just a few days ago.
Мгм.
What exactly is going on here?
Может, что будет здесь? Нет? Наверное, нет. Так. Теперь сюда мне получается. Ого! Ух ты! Это какой-то большой.
You in my sleep.
Призрачная пыль. Прозрачная. Собираю призрачную пыль.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
О, как я могу. О, мы у цели.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Таверну надо
It'll be good to
найти.
see Charles and Esther again.
Would you lecture on secretive marriage?
Esther would.
Что-то я там тыкнула.
And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Кто это идет? Поговорить могу?
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies.
Так, как мне...
We're expected at the tavern.
Почему тут даже нажалось?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it. The school...
Well then,
Вот так.
where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
Мгм.
That can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Странный тип, мне кажется.
Both of you.
Хотя... Мгм. Хочу посмотреть, что тут. Табличка. Так, ну, выйти вот так. Туда. Нам туда. Вон, наверное, свет горит там.
There's the inn.
Ты где там бежишь за мной? Вон там свет горит. Сказал, свет горит. Зайти туда. Там тоже свет горит. Интересно. А, не там, наверное, свет горит. Не там. Ага. Закрыто. Это я ухожу, получается, от места. О, нашла. Мимо прошла.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his...
А, умер.
Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. and rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners, or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly, but we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride indeed of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements, anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here, but we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
We'll take a moment, if you don't mind.
I don't mind a whit. Nor jot. In fact, not even an iota. I'll be here.
I need some time to be with God.
Да. Что не нажимается? Как нажимать-то на него? Ой. О, карта открылась. Ага. Не хочет разговаривать, что ли? Нет. Да и не надо. Вообще-то должен со мной поговоришь. Да что ты меня толкаешь? Чувак, стой! Да что ж такое? Ой. Точно должен. Правду говорю. Давай, говори с нами. А мы сейчас тебя замочим. Ну ладно, пойду искать с кем другим поговорить, может быть. Тут есть кто-нибудь? Нам лучше сюда идти, вот в сторону. Типа мы такие идем. О, мужик идет. Он все равно с нами не хочет говорить. Стой. Ну, что мне сделать? Давай. Бодаться будем. Плащ не хочет. Плащ этот не хочет разговаривать с нами, короче. Пойдем другого искать. Вон кто-то, наверное, да?
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
Так, чем занимается?
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off a horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home.
Бубенцы.
Eat a ghost. Can't skin it, can't sell it. So what'll be the use?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying, and anyone who stays is dead or delirious.
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes.
Иди сюда. Лезешь ко мне.
You look like you can handle yourself.
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
Мгм.
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get them all killed.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty, but the captain does.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
Так. Ага. Наверное, просто надо было сначала с ней поговорить. А потом... Вот тут еще стоит.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
То одну ей побыть. Что читать там? Там еще кто-то стоит. Не схожу. Надо.
So, you've done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
I'm useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
Thick-skin fears you may give up. Will you?
I do not give up. But think on this. If the curse is God's punishment, should we not surrender? Thickskin's view is enviably simple.
Tell me about Thickskin.
I wish my men had half her temper. They'd be warriors and survivors all.
Do you fear God's punishment?
Don't you?
We'll be
I'll be here. Unless I'm not.
Так. Угу. Так. Никого нет. Что-то такое здесь. Сеть какая-то. Но спрыгнуть не могу. Да погоди ты. Сюда зайти надо. А. Ничего не толкает. Так, хочу посмотреть, кто тут еще есть, нет? Угу. Полазить. Угу.
Go on.
I'll be of service to you.
Did you disagree with the Reverend's approach to the curse?
I did. But what of it? I'm not a banisher, I'm a man of God.
Charles Davenport was a man of God. One of the finest.
I wholeheartedly agree. I particularly admired his ability to integrate the many visions of the world, no matter how antagonistic they may be to our own.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For
Странно.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
Угу. Ждем.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles' present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a... room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but...
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Ага. И чё?
We'll keep looking around, if that's all right.
I'll be here if you need me.
Я думала, что-то еще и надо сказать, спросить. Кажется, нет. Так, надо вот сюда куда-то идти. Это наоборот уходит. Мгм. Закрыто что-то.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Странно. А, наверное, он указывает. Здесь ничего нет.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm.
Загадки прям какие-то.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Записку. Так. Вот это мне кто ли что попало. Мгм.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Мгм. Ага. А как выйти? Стоп. Так. Так. Так, теперь надо.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered.
Осмотреть спальню надо. Мгм. Что-то я там стыбрила. Блокнот какой-то, что ли? Мгм.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Ну так,
We know why he might be back.
пишет.
We should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Я сейчас на кладбище, получается, идти написано.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery.
Одна на кладбище. Ой. Он хоть бы помогать, помогал, мне думала драться.
Be careful.
Aye. You too.
А для меня драки это, тем более, что-то страшное, для меня это как-то страшно. Не так, не так выглядит. Угу. Ну, пойдем побыстрее. Кладбище так кладбище. Сейчас это, может, что-то поговорит. Нет? Нет? Как хотит. А вот что тут не угорело. Пусть дороги, нифига себе. Ой. Угу. Нормально. Так. Такое какое-то опасненькое место. Я иду в опасненькое место. Так, кто? Стоит, что-то написано. Читать надо? Надо читать. Понятно. Ну, это я уже читала. Полезть хочу. О, что-то тут осмотреться надо. Сначала я думаю. Вот это что летает? А! Это что такое? У вас тут что? Так мне еще. Какой-то ой-ой-ой. Что, еще кто-то будет? Эй-эй-эй.
these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Так. Угу. О, кто цветочки сорвала? Угу. Какая-то идейка. Так, а вот наверху или... Ну, пойдем вот тут сначала. Ой, господи. Сначала. Что это такое? Что это? Угу.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Вот он там. Найди тут еще что-нибудь.
Many dead in more recent years.
Тут чего? Что взяла? Тут повик какой-то. Вот он.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Так. Это я нашла. Ничего не надо. Сходим сюда. Угу. Тут ничего нет. Сам тут пока что-то собираю. Травки. Муравки. Ага. Нет. Так, а здесь тупик получается. Угу. Будем искать. Так. Я сверху прыгала, нет? Я что-то заблудилась немножко сейчас. Вообще-то здесь я шла где-то. А, вот тут я прыгала. Да? Нет? Вот тут прыгала. Так, призрачную метку рядом найти место гибели. Так, рядом с чаем тут нет никаких меток. Угу. Пойдем сюда, посмотрим. Туда не пройти, нет? Так. Дождь начинается, но вообще-то. Что здесь взять? Нету? Ой, я как будто же с этой стороны, кстати, обошла. Вроде как. Да. Ага. Это значит такой круг был. Надо наверх туда вернуться и наверх, наверное, уходить. Угу. Тогда мы... Что здесь? А, травочка. Так. Тут больше ничего нет. Вот сюда. О. Вот.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Угу. Вместо ритуала. Необходимые ресурсы. Ага. Торговцев или... Ага.
Mixing pyrite with those plants.
Так. Так, еще раз. Купить у торговцев или в темном лесу. Где темный лес? Так. Сейчас заглянем сюда. А. Получается, вот туда и идти. Так, не туда, только что я шла же. Не так. Господи, сама себя запутала с этими. Ну тут почитать что надо. А, все то же самое. Так, в темный лес. Как-то я тут пройду, нет? Нет. Нет. Угу. Почему я туда не могу запрыгнуть? И спрыгнуть не могу. Интересно. Хм. Как же пройти мне? А, так. Как пройти? А, вот эти штучки собираю. Сейчас, наверное, тут плывают ноги. Так, одна есть еще. А, все, собрала. Быстренько. Так. Опачки. Так. Ага.
Focus, Antea.
Это призыв, а надо прислушивание. Идите ритуал. Что делать-то? А я что сделала? Так. Ну как-то проведитесь, только что заложила. Ну вот. Интересненький ход-поворот. Очень даже интересный ход-поворот. Ну вот отошла, иду обратно. Что-то происходит, магия. А тут ничего не происходит. Интересненько. Очень странно. Не знаю, что тут делать тогда. Может, что найти или что? Крыс побежали. Здесь ничего найти нельзя. Пойти похожу еще, не знаю, что. В общем, не знаю, что сейчас сделать надо. Проведите ритуалы. Я нажала. Вот эти штучки, может, опять пособирать надо. Ой. О, боже. Вот, наверное, что-то надо было. Это что такое? Это кто такой? Ой, я даже не поняла, что это было. Вообще просто не поняла и все. А, это я, короче, не дошла, наверное. Когда первый раз сюда шла. Да? Я, наверное, не дошла. 3 штучки взяла и убежала. Так-то. Во, горит. Значит, кто-то сейчас у меня тут будет. Так. Явно сюда. Угу. Так. Угу. Сейчас посмотрю, что тут. Там просто выход какой-то. А, это когда я заходил, наверное. Начало пришла. А, вот теперь, наверное, у меня все собрано. Наверное. Так. 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 Теперь, теперь все собрано. Вот это, наверное, мне надо.
In each stain hides a story.
Ух ты.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place.
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself.
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone. You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Показывают, как его убили. Прикольно. Когда показывают.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Угу. Так. Сердце не выдержало. Угу. Так. Вот здесь где-то, да?
The tie that bound.
О, сумочка.
It's his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Так, а что сделать? Стоп. Появиться. А как заставить? А, вот это, да? Угу.
Good time for we old friends to talk.
Ух.
Come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
Сейчас такой привет.
Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here.
О,
You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless, that we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea, but I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
Наш губернатор.
A ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost. And I can't stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed.
Такой шалунишка.
Charles is best now. Antea gave him the care he needed.
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest. I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you. Good night, my dear.
Это произошло. Так. Интересненько. Угу. Очень даже интересненько. Пойдем в школу. Спатьки. Бежим. Угу. Стойте.
Yes?
What can you tell me about the curse?
New Eden is scrutinized by God. Better days lie ahead if his servants remain humble and true.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Mr. Bachelor? I was hoping for a warmer welcome.
Oh, I don't doubt your honesty, nor your will to fight the devil. But we have prayed for salvation. And, madam, without wishing to offend, you are no angel.
Do you have bad dreams, Mr. Bachelor?
You don't want to hear about those.
Try me.
In my sleep, chanting demons defile our precious meeting house and burn it to the ground. 2 poor souls are trapped inside. A man and a woman, screaming oaths and curses in strange tongues. I wake with a start and rush to the window. I am relieved to see the meeting house still standing.
Did you know the Reverend Davenport thought the meeting house haunted?
I did know that. To his shame, the late minister ended services and closed the meeting house. No wonder we are where we are.
And what do you think sits in the meeting house?
Miss, if the devil sits in our meeting house, it means that we, the people of New Eden, have failed to repudiate his works. Obviously.
Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
I shall not wish you luck. I shall wish you salvation.
Ага. Сюда. Так. Сюда мне не надо было. Вот сюда мне надо было. Вообще-то. Ага, школа. О, что тут? Отдохнуть. Отличненько.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
Вот так.
Scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing I'm eating now is could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Poor Esther.
Ничего быстрого такого страшного не будет. А, сон типа, да? Ну и что? Это сейчас что было?
She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Буду закруглять эфир. Следующую часть поиграю завтра. Время много. В общем, подписывайтесь, посмотрите, как я играю. Просто поддержите меня. Всем благодарна, конечно же. Очень за ваши подписочки. Так. До свидания.